Hello! Thank you for checking out my website and taking the time to view this video. I am Kaye Ashbridge and I'm all about the tarot. I started reading cards in my teens, and it was in my 21st year when I bought my first tarot deck. And I have been fascinated with tarot. I have a lifelong relationship with the tarot over so many years of coming to terms with my own trauma and really learning about who I am and what makes me tick, the hows and the whys. And the tarot was always there for me, and somehow I just could always see the patterns that the tarot offers. I can feel a resonance of energy that kind of gives me psychic imprints or energetic impulses where I have an understanding of what the cards are telling me. And I always use the cards to read for myself and to learn about myself, to help me go inside and find answers to lifelong questions and yearnings and just wanting to know. So the tarot is something I really click with. It's a tool, it's my trade, and I use tarot along with numerology, and I use the chakra system, and I have the ability to energetically read what's going on with you. And the tarot really helps me to focus in on points of pain or issues, things that might be cluttering your mind or filling up your energy bodies, and you just need some help to understand what's happening within, because what's going on within us always affects our outer world. And what I want to do right here is just show you this, the Wheel of Fortune. This is the number 10 in the major arcana of the tarot, and maybe this can kind of help you understand how I do what I do, how I express the gifts that I came with and that I have been developing for much of my adult life, and how I can use my gifts to help you. So when we look at the Wheel of Fortune, it's a wheel, and there is the inner wheel, a middle wheel, and outer wheel, and each of the borders around each wheel can represent another wheel. To me, this says that there are many patterns, there are many cycles within cycles, and within those cycles that are happening in our lives, within us, outside of us, these cycles, the wheel can be spinning in different directions at the same time. So when you look at the Wheel of Fortune and think about your life as the wheel, you see many moving parts. And what I energetically am able to do is feel those different cycles and pathways and how they're moving, how they're aligned with each other, and how they're not. And so as we're looking at these moving parts, and we start to understand that what is going on within us really affects what's happening in our outer worlds, we learn that it's really important to align ourselves so that we can be in the center of that wheel, so that no matter which way the wheels are turning with or against each other in our lives, we can place ourselves in the center and be more the observer. We can be more self-aware, and rather than reacting to every single movement, we can take that pause, take deep breaths, be aware of what's happening, and then make choices about how we move forward. And looking at how we're aligned within the wheel of our lives, when we learn that the earth element is so important for us to embody all of these things going on in our outer world, and we learn to work toward embodying the lessons that the wheel is teaching us, then we can walk those lessons into our world. And I believe when we truly, not just intellectually, but we truly embody the lessons of our lives and walk them forward, we have initiated ourselves into the next phase. So this is just a little bit of kind of how I operate and the tools that I use to help my clients come into alignment and embody their true selves. And it really comes down to finding and accessing and living from your soul, a soul-led life. That's really my goal. I actually can reach up with your permission to your higher self and bring information from you to you. And I work as the messenger. And it's my sincere hope that I get to work with you soon. Have a beautiful day, and thank you again.